Hello, hello, my lovelies. Welcome in. Happy time zones. Happy Wednesday. I hope you've all been well. I know this is an early stream. Normally, I start streaming at 1 PM, not at 12. Yeah, so, yeah, I haven't had lunch yet because I'm sort of a bit in wait mode. I was a bit in wait mode for two reasons. One, I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream today. Like, the stuff that I need to get done today, like, art-wise, and I was worried that, well, I knew that if I streamed, I was worried I wouldn't get it done. Especially if I did a long stream, you know? I'm drawing stickers at the moment, and I really wanted to try and get this finished today, tomorrow, because I want them up by Monday on Etsy. And, let's face it, if I try and do work on stream and stream for like 6 hours, it's not, I'm just probably gonna get distracted somehow. And I was really run down yesterday. I didn't feel well yesterday at all. I felt quite sicky yesterday. So, I still feel a bit, like, not great today. Physically. And I wasn't sure how much I'd be up for, like, you know, a 4 to 6 hour stream today. Plus, I might be streaming with Julia this evening. Julia's streaming later today. I'm pretty sure it's today, right? I should double check that before I say. Where would it be? Yeah, Julia's streaming today at 7 PM. And I just knew that I didn't have it in me to do what we did on Monday and me stream all day and then go read Julia and then stream with Julia. My battery is not that charged at the moment, so but I felt like I still wanted to stream, but I knew I wasn't up for like a proper like let's stream all day. And also, I'm in wait mode because I haven't had lunch yet. And the reason why I haven't had lunch yet is because my parents went out shopping and they're gonna get food because we don't really have any food left to have for lunch. Because they went shopping one day earlier than usual last week. Like for like a weekly food shop. So they've gone out and they're not back yet. And because I know what store they went to. My mum takes ages. There's like this big outlet store thing that she likes going to and it has a grocery store next to it, so they went there and I'm like, oh, they're gonna be hours. So I can't eat lunch till they come back with food. And they're not gonna be back for at least another hour. So I'm just sat here like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I figure I could just stream until they get back. Normally I don't stream before I've had my lunch, so we'll see how this goes. But I just figure, just a short, chill stream. I'm gonna try not ramble too much, because frankly, I don't have the energy.
Wondering when you'd invite me back for a bite.
Why? Think of the hydrate. But yeah, so I don't have the energy to do a big stream today, and I figure since I'm waiting for my parents to get back with lunch, I might as well, Sorry, I thought I had the doorbell go. I don't think it did. Am I gonna have to go check? I literally just started stream. Hang on. It did. It's fine. Oops, wrong screen. Okay, good job. I went and checked. Yeah, my parents are at home, so I gotta keep an ear out. Because my sibling sits in the room with their headphones on. Which I do too, but I mean, like, they have their volume really loud in their headphones, so they never hear anything. Where was I? Yeah, we're just doing a short stream. I'm gonna try not really tell them much or ramble that much. Because I'd like to get stuff done. I'm not gonna actually do the stickers right now. I'm gonna work on them after I finish stream because I'm drawing them in Magma. Because I really like the pixel art brush in Magma. And if I try and draw in Magma on stream, it's gonna lag really badly. So even if I'm in a canvas on my own, it's gonna lag. So I will work on the stickers after stream. I was looking through Artfight and I was like, you know what, I kind of want to draw this OC of mine that I've only drawn like the one time for his little reference. And also I want to redesign Solus a little bit, which Solus is my ghost band OC, and I've wanted to redesign him a little bit for a while. And then, you know, this morning happened, so I'm like, yeah, I really would like to. Not completely, I do still like his design, but his like angel form that I did, right? And I wrote that he would have like a lion kind of nose and muzzle. It's what I wrote down, and it's kind of what I drew, but I drew it in like a forward-facing pixel chibi little thing, and it looked cute like that. But then some people did attack Solus on Artfight last year and actually drew him with the lion face. And once I saw that, I was like, oh, no, I don't like, that's not Solus. I don't like that for him at all. So I keep meaning to change it. I don't know if I want him to have an animal features in his angel form or not, but definitely not. Like, it doesn't suit him at all. Yeah, I need to change that. If I had to pick animal, I'd say just like regular cat would make way more sense for him. But I don't know. I don't think I want to really go animal at all. I think the only reason why I did the lion muzzle is just because I really wanted an OC that had that design. And so I stuck it on Solus, knowing that it didn't fit, and then people drew it, and it was very much like, oh yeah, it doesn't fit. Now that I'm seeing people draw it, it really doesn't fit. I shouldn't have tried to force that onto him. I can make a different OC that has lion features, but it's not Solus. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and do a little bit of drawing. I normally don't do much drawing on stream anymore because I just get like so fucking like nervous. And then like, well, one, either the PC lags, whether it's Photoshop or Magma, and then it makes it way harder to draw. You know, if every time I lag, it's doing the brush stroke 5 seconds after I've actually tried to do the brush stroke, you know, it makes it impossible to draw. Or I just get really nervous, but I don't like people watching me draw. So, but we're gonna try. Because I did want to stream, but I just don't have the energy to do something very long, so this will only be 1-2 hours at most stream. But yeah, welcome in. I didn't know if anyone would show up because it's so early. But welcome in Kiwi, welcome in Fire Drake, welcome in Golden, welcome in Olivia. I did listen to the new Ghost song. I woke up and was checking my notifications and saw it, and I was like, right, watch that before I go in Discord, because I know people are going to be talking about it in Discord. I thought the song was fine. Ghost, it's so strange to me, because obviously I love Ghost. I love the lore, I love the characters. I worry sometimes that I love the lore more than I love the music. I do like the music, they are one of my favourite bands. The thing that's strange about Ghost to me is, as much as I like so many of their songs, I don't have a favourite. Like, I don't have like a song that I clearly like, this one I love above the rest of them. Like, I'll listen to Ghost a lot. Melior is one of my go-to, like, I don't know what to listen to, especially if I'm out and traveling and I just want to put some music on and I don't know what. I'll stick Melior on every single time and just let it play all the way through. But I don't have like one or even a few songs that I'm like more passionate about liking than the rest of them, which is not, it's not bad. Like I say, like, I like the songs, but it's just strange to me. Like, that normally doesn't happen. Normally with bands, I'm like, yes, here's my group of favorite songs by them. You know, with Booktake, Kiss Me Goodbye is my favorite Booktick song. I'd also put Dress up there. I'd put Victims of Love up there. But with Ghost, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I probably used to say Cerise, but to be honest, it's like, not really. Like, I like it, but like, I don't know that I'd say it's my favorite. Like, it's the first one I heard, so I'm always gonna be a little biased towards it. But, like, there's, like, of course there are songs that I like more than others, and there's songs that I'll usually skip. But I don't have really clear, like, if Ghost were doing a concert and you asked me, like, what song do you hope they'll play? I don't know. I'm like, I don't have an answer to that, which is really strange. Normally I have favorite songs. Thank you for the first time chat. Excited to be able to finally catch one of your streams. Usually you're streaming while I work. Oh, I'm sorry. I usually stream, I don't know what time zone you're in. I usually stream 1 PM through to 6, 7 PM Mondays and Wednesdays, UK time. And then I also, most of the time, like, that my partner's streaming, I'm with her, collaborating on her streams around anywhere between 7 PM to like 2 AM UK time. So if the problem is that my streams are too early for you to catch them, then you might have better luck catching me over on my partner's channel. Let me give her a shout out. If you want to go follow her, we will be streaming over there this evening. Or afternoon in her time zone, but yeah, if the problem is that my streams are too early, then you might have better luck catching me over on Julia's channel. I'm just streaming a bit early today because I'm literally like, normally I would stream after I have my lunch, but yeah, my parents aren't back with food yet. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just stream until they get back, and then I'll eat after, and then I'll work on the stickers, because I just don't have much hope for working on the stickers on stream. One, I worry I'll get too distracted and not get them done, because you guys are very distracting. I end up rambling when I stream. And then two, because I'm drawing the stickers in Magma, it normally lags pretty bad while I'm streaming, so there's not much hope for me actually managing to draw. But I will show you guys what I got done on the stickers so far. I was drawing them yesterday. Those of you in the Discord have already seen. There's my screen share. There we go. We have 4 babies so far. Oh my god, I was like, I almost cried last night because I drawn them and minimized Magma while I had my dinner, and then like popped it back up, and it had glitched out and had decided that I'll try and recreate what it did. It basically like did this, it like duplicated everything and then layered it like this, like on top of each other, and then merged the layers together. I was like, what? How? Because like these are all on separate layers, like the color and the line art and the wings, like all of them are on different layers, and I'm like, how, what? How did it, why did it duplicate multiple different layers and then merge them with each other? Well, duplicate them, move them to the side, and then duplicate them over each other. And I was like, well, I don't know what Magma did there, but obviously let's just hit undo. Undo wouldn't work. Undo didn't do anything. Oh no! I knew I'd backed it up. I knew I routinely, if you're drawing in Magma, do export it, you know, whether as a PSD file or a PNG or whatever. Export it, because it can glitch out. And I knew I'd exported it as a PSD file, but I thought I'd done that after I'd drawn V1 and V2, but before I'd drawn Mirage and Gabriel. So I was very much like, oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Oh no, are you kidding? Like, okay, I can salvage these first 2 drawings, but like, the Gabriel one's fucked. Like, I'm gonna have to redraw it. Like, I don't... No! What? No! And I was having that whole panic and cry before actually double checking when I had actually backed up the file. And I had backed up the file after I'd drawn Gabriel, not before. So everything was fine. But Jesus fucking Christ, Magma, what was that? Why did it do that? I certainly didn't do that. It was fine when I left the file to its own devices. So yeah, if you use Magma, like, please do export the files. Don't think that just because it's in Magma's cloud that it's gonna be fine. Oh, you're in EST? Well, my partner's in, PST. So, yeah. But the US time zone will probably be, easier for you. I don't know what time that is in Pacific for Julia, but yeah, that might be an easier time zone. Obviously, I don't always stay on her stream until like the 2 AM mark, because I have to sleep at some point. But, yeah. So I'm drawing Ultra Kill stickers. To have no surprise of anyone. We have V1, V2, Mirage, and Gabriel, and then I started drawing, Minos Prime. I've heard all of the pronunciations of his name. Last night, and then I was like, and then I just realized, like, I'm too tired. I'm literally like I think I'm falling asleep at my desk. I think I need to go to bed and finish drawing them in the morning. So yeah, this is what I'll be continuing working on after stream. I don't know how many I'm gonna draw. Definitely also drawing Minos and Sisyphus Prime. Might also draw their original forms as well. And then... And then I don't know. And then there's a lot of other like robot characters that are just like general enemies that you fight. They're not like individual unique characters. But I still want to draw. I can't. I want to draw the Mind Flayer. I mean, that's the thing. I've seen other people like in terms of fan art. I've obviously seen there's quite a bit of fan art of the Mind Flayer. Unsurprising, it's the one robot that has boobs. I feel like it's just me that likes the street cleaners. I like how they look. So I don't know that anyone would have that sticker, but I'm over here like, I want to draw the street cleaners. But yeah, in terms of how many like actual unique characters there are that have like individual names, there's 5. There's 6. Sorry, there's 6. And then the rest is just like, you know, there's not one Mind Flayer, there's many of them. They're just an enemy that is, you know, that is common that can show up that you have to fight. Not like a boss or actual unique character. But I want to just do 6. I would like to draw some of the others. And that's so far, because Ultra Kill, you know, only Act 1 and Act 2 are out, Act 3 isn't out yet. So, who knows if we'll meet anyone new. I presume at least there'll be another Prime Soul in Act 3. Since there's been one in Act 1 and then one in Act 2. Well, Green is early stream because I'm in wait mode. Well, one, I really want to get these stickers done today and I can't work on them on stream because I'm drawing them in Magma and Magma lags so badly when I stream it. So I don't really have any hope of being able to draw them well while streaming, and also you'll probably distract me. And 2, We don't have any food for lunch, so my parents went out to get food and they're not back yet, because mum also wanted to do some shopping while she was out. So they're not going to be back until like 1 or 2. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll just stream before lunch then. That's what we're doing. You got Night Guard? Oh my god, we can be Night Guard buddies. I don't know why I felt the need to grab mine. I know you didn't ask, but I don't know if they gave you a, any kind of case or box to keep it in. The first time I got one, I was given— okay, cool. Because I was gonna say, the first time I got one, they gave me this, like, little box that, like, had no clasp or no kind of closure. It just was, like, a lid that kind of slid over it, and it never stayed closed. And, like, it would fall open all the time. And it sucked. And then the second time I got one, which was actually at the hospital, they didn't give me any kind of case. They just, like, put it in a plastic bag. And then also, yeah, the second time as well, they, at the dentist, they just gave me the Night Guard and they put it in this box that was, like, it was just, like, 2 pieces of plastic, one slightly bigger than the other, that, like, just slot over each other, but there's no kind of clasp or anything, so if I put it in my bag, it would just fall open. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna wrap tape around it? And then, but I kept it in that, because I didn't have anything else. I didn't know you could get anything else. And then the second time at the hospital, they just threw it in a bag, like a little Ziploc bag, and then also gave me the mold of my teeth. I just wrapped that in, like, paper towels and threw it in a different Ziploc bag, and I was like, oh, thanks, where do I keep these? And I was like, well, I don't want to— I'm like, I don't want to use the case for the old one, because I want to keep the old one just so I have a backup in case anything happens. So I got this off— I don't like using Amazon, but I didn't know where else to look. You can get, little cases. I think this is specifically— it's more meant for, because I think I did Google Night Guard cases and not a lot came up. I think these are meant for, like, dentures, but they work just fine. It's just a little— it's black and it's got glitter on it. It says OrthoCare on the bottom. It's just like a little box that actually has, like, a clasp on it. So I keep mine in here. Yeah, I don't know. I just was like, because a lot of them were, like, specifically for dentures, and so they were meant to, like, hold liquid, and I'm like, no, these aren't dentures. It's just a plastic guard that goes over my teeth at night, so I don't crunch my own teeth off. It's not fancy. It's cheap as shit, but I just needed something that, like, I could actually put them in. So if I just wanted to say, like, because I didn't know, in case you do ever need to get a case for it, in case they didn't give you one, or in case the one they gave you doesn't actually have, like, a closure, you can find ones to buy, which I didn't know for a long time. So, mine are in here. Happy time zones, Eric. Welcome in. So, I'm gonna finish working on the stickers. Maybe finish, we'll see. Teeth maracas. Yeah, I mean, it is— the case is a very similar shape. I could open it and attempt to play it like it was the maracas. Or castanets. So I'll be working on the stickers after stream, because I draw them in Magma, and Magma's not going to be very— it's just gonna lag. I didn't show this last stream, which is the Gabriel art that I drew on Sunday. I forget when I draw it. Twitch, he's fully clothed. He's fully clothed, Twitch, so it's fine. He deserves to get dressed up. What can I say? This is what I'm actually working on. I was just gonna draw 2 of my OCs. Oh, Green, you missed me saying. One, I want to draw one of my Toontown OCs because I was just thinking about them and I was like, I've never drawn them beyond the Pixel Chibi. I was just looking at my art fight page like, I kind of really want to draw one of my Toontown OCs. And then, drawing number 2, well, only, not about you, Green. I just want you to know and be aware, since you've drawn him before, in case you were gonna draw him again this year, is I'm gonna redesign Solus a little bit, my Ghost OC, specifically his angel form, because I did write down, and I drew the little pixel chibi, and I was like, yeah, let's give him like a lion nose and muzzle. Because I was just really into having the idea of like an angel that looked like a lion. Even though I knew it didn't suit Solus's personality, it didn't suit him at all, but I wanted that design, and so I just forced it onto Solus. And I didn't really see what it looked like or visualize what it looked like, because I just drew the little forward-facing pixel chibi with a tiny little nose. And I was like, yeah, that's cute, it'll be fine. Even though I knew, and then other people drew him for art fight. Some of them in the angel form with a lion face, and I was like, oh no, I messed up. I've forced a design onto a character that it didn't suit just because I wanted someone to have this design, and I knew it didn't suit Solus. And then other people drew it, and I was really like, yeah, it really doesn't suit him. That's not to insult anyone who drew him. They were very nice drawings. But that's on me for trying to shoehorn a design onto a character that I knew it didn't suit him. So he no gonna have the lion thing anymore. Cause it's not him, and I knew it wasn't him, and I forced it onto him because I was just like, well, having an angel that like looks like a lion would be cool, and it's like, cool, but then you should have made a separate character because I knew it wasn't Solus. So yeah, I don't know if I want to make his angel form animalistic at all, to be honest. That's not really how I imagine angel OCs anymore. So yeah. Wants to know if you've seen any of the memes voiced by Gabriel's VA, specifically the Gabriel Goes. I've not seen Gabriel Goes to England. I've seen some stuff. Because I will say, obviously, Ultra Kill is very, the fandom's very meme-heavy, which is fine. I just don't want anyone to get offended if I don't find a lot of it funny. It's just, like, I can't remember who they're by. I know I got recommended the Ultra Kill, like, incorrect retelling of Ultra Kill or whatever those ones are called. And I just really don't find them funny at all. And that's not me saying, therefore, they aren't funny. I'm just saying I personally don't find them funny. They were just kind of sensory overload, and I didn't understand them or find them enjoyable in any way. That's not me saying, therefore, they are bad videos. That's just me saying they're not for me. So I don't want anyone to get offended or upset if anyone sends me, like, an Ultra Kill meme, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Which ones have I seen? Which ones have I seen that he's actually voiced? I've seen bits of his stream that he did where he played Ultra Kill as Gabriel. And we were watching that on stream on Monday. And I've seen the plush commercial and the Gabriel Calls Me Cringe, which I found after stream, so I haven't actually played that one on stream. Pay the Fucking Piper is really... I hope you're prepared to Pay the Fucking Piper was so close to becoming a vocal stim. It hasn't, so maybe we shouldn't rewatch it. Maybe I shouldn't play it, because... I don't need it to become a vocal sim. Oops, I had a picture of Papa 5 up. What? Just ignore that tab. How we feeling? chat about about Ghost. I really like the new designs. I am going to be honest, and I know it was an unpopular opinion, that I didn't like the Imperator era designs. I never liked the like sub-nautical helmets on the ghouls. I hated them. I know I made one to cosplay, but I never liked them. And I've said that before, and I'm just like, I know it was the unpopular thing. Everyone was so excited when the designs were revealed, and I was just like, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Like, I felt really sad when those designs got revealed, because I was just like, I don't like I didn't mind Copia's outfits. Copia had some really nice outfits. But I didn't like the ghoul helmets. I did like with the helmets that they did give you a way to kind of signify which ghoul was which. Because obviously with Secondo's ghouls and with Terzo's ghouls, you could tell them apart because they actually straight up had their symbol on their costumes. On Secondo's, it was on their, like, belt thing, and then on, Terzo's ghouls, it was on their, like, their shirt, right? On the jacket. It had, like a list going down of all the different elemental symbols. And they were all in grey, apart from whichever ghoul that was, theirs would be in white. So, for example, I think it was like fire, earth, quintessence, water, air, right? Let's say it was that order. And if it was Omega, then Omega's costume, all of them would be in grey apart from the quintessence symbol, which would be in white. And that way, you're like, cool, that one's Omega, because he's the quintessence ghoul. You know, or like on Alpha's shirt, the fire symbol would be in white and the rest would be in grey, and you're like, cool, that one's Alpha, because he's got the fire symbol on him. During the prequel era, they didn't have anything to signify which ghoul was which. You just had to tell them apart based on their height and their body type. Obviously, it was helpful if they were holding an instrument, then you could tell based on the guitar. And then with the Imperator era, they had different, again, body type and height and their instrument, but if they're just stood in a line with no instruments, you know, or it's just a picture of them on their own, so you have no reference of how tall they are, then you have to go by the helmet. Like, the helmets would have different patches on them, little leather patches in different places. I think Dewdrop had different colour horns. His helmet had white horns instead of black. And then I think Mountain, one of the others had like two-tone horns. But for the most part, it was just, they just had different patches on the helmet, and you couldn't always see where the patch was. You know, if you couldn't always see the patch depending on the angle of the photo. So I don't know if they're gonna do anything to tell them apart now. So I guess spoilers if you haven't watched the new Ghost music video that came out this morning. Obviously, we've only got the one picture. There was nothing inherently that looked like you were going to be able to tell them apart. Maybe they're leaning away from that. I personally like being able to tell the ghouls apart. I don't want them to have to be holding an instrument. I want to be able to look at a picture of them stood next to each other and know who is who. Without having to be like, okay, how tall are we? Mountain's the tallest, so obviously that one's Mountain. But then, like, who, that one could be, like, I don't want to do that. I just want to be able to be like, hey, they've got a little fire necklace, that one's, fucking who's the current fire girl? That one's a Dewdrop. My brain went then. I have too many ghouls in my brain. I don't know if they'll do that. I hope so. It'd be nice to have something to tell them apart. I think the ghouls are just as important as Papa. Without the instrumentalist, a band's not a band, you know? A band's not just the lead singer. Bad enough. I know people have already been trying to, like, they've already been looking at the picture and being like, which ghoul is which? Which one do you think is which? And people are freaking out because they think Cumulus isn't there, because there isn't any ghoul or ghoulette that seems to have her body type. I don't know. Maybe she's lost weight. Or maybe she's not. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like everyone was prepared for Copia to go, and I was like, okay. Well, not prepared. People were upset about Copia going, but I'm like, guys, you do realize that means, like, all the ghouls might be replaced as well. Like... I think maybe people didn't consider that because this is a lot of people's first time having a new character roster for Ghost, whereas I got into Ghost when Tirzo was the front man. So I've already had to say goodbye to my favorite Papa and goodbye to my favorite ghouls. The only ghoul who's still in the band, who was in the band when Tirzo was the lead, is Swiss. Not Swiss. Dewdrop. Sorry. Dewdrop started towards the end of Tirzo's era. Dew's the only one that was still there. And you know, and it's how many years does he want to stay in the band? And when I say he, I don't mean the character. I mean like the musician and actor, you know, who's playing Dewdrop. You know, maybe he's like, maybe that was a good run. Maybe he's done now. I don't know. So I just never got as attached to Copia's ghouls. I don't know if that was just let's not get attached because they'll probably kill them all off again. Or send them back to the pit. Or if it just, I just genuinely, Copia, like, I could be friends with him, but I just never got, like, a crush on him like a lot of people did. Like, I never got as attached to him and his ghoul lineup, so it's not as painful for me to see them replaced, but a lot of people are looking at that photo and trying to guess, like, which one is Phantom and which one is Swiss and which one is Aurora, and I'm here just like, I don't think you're going to be able to do that, because, like, all of them might be different. I don't think you can accurately say, oh, this one's definitely Phantom, because it's like, you don't know if Phantom's even still in the band. This could just be a new person who's, like, the same height, you know? And obviously it would be nice if not all of them were gone. But, who knows? We don't know yet. I don't think you can accurately label which ghoul is which. Even though, yes, one at the front is really short, and is clearly AFAB, and is probably Aurora. But who knows? Maybe they got a new short ghoulette. We don't know. And obviously, like, and also with the different head style. I'm just gonna get the picture up. If you don't want ghost spoilers, just look away. With the heads, right? 2 of them have top hats, the rest of them have none headdresses. I don't know the name for those headdresses, but and so some people, I don't know if you can accurately definitely say all of the ones with the non-headdresses are girls and all the ones with top hats are boys. Because also, I just like, let's not gender essentialist the ghouls. Let's not do that, you know? And also people trying to guess, like, well, this one's probably this one because they've got boobs. I'm like, look. Can we not do that? Can we not, based on the body type, and based on if they have boobs, try to guess which one's a ghoulette? Because is it likely that Ghost is gonna have a new trans member of the band? Maybe not. But, like, it just feels, I know people aren't trying to be transphobic or gender essentialist by doing that, but it's like, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing, Ghost fandom? I get it's because you want Cumulus and Sirius to still be there, and so you're trying to work out which one they could be. But can we not? Can we not? For a fandom that's normally very, like, LGBT friendly, let's not pick apart these people's bodies and try and guess what gender they are. Don't do that. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe the top hats are guys and the non-headdresses are girls. Who knows? In which case, there's gonna be a hell of a lot more girls in the band this time round. But we don't know. And obviously some, we've got 2 at the front here, they've got the wings. And obviously this one's got tailcoat and top hat, but this one's got non-headdress and tailcoat. But no wings. So who knows? Who knows? it could be that the two with wings are gonna be the new pianists, keyboardists, right? Maybe that's what that symbolizes. Maybe not. I mean, last time it was that all the ghoulettes had capes to signify that they were different, so maybe that's the equivalent of the capes. Maybe anyone with the wings is a ghoulette and anyone without is a ghoul. But I don't know. Some people are scrutinizing them too much, I think. Kitty, thank you for the head pass. Welcome in. There's ghost spoilers on screen. I don't know if you give a shit about ghosts. Obviously a lot of people I know have been theorizing since they announced that the new lead singer, like, since they announced the new lead singer character was with purple text and purple backgrounds, there's a popular fan theory that it's Terzo. Come back from the grave or whatever. And I'm not indulging in that. I'm just not. I'm just saying that right now. I'm not, because, look, I love Terzo. And if I get caught up in the theorizing and I start to believe it, then I'm just gonna get upset and disappointed when it inevitably isn't him. Okay? So I'm gonna say it's not. I'm gonna say it's not Terzo. And then if it ends up being Terzo, what a nice pleasant surprise. And if it's not, then I haven't been heartbroken. But the literal, like, the main reason everyone thinks, like, maybe it's this previous character come back is literally just because he's purple. It's just because it's the color purple. And I don't know. I don't know that Tobias is thinking, hey, every lead singer character I come up with needs a different color. Because there just might not be that many different colors that he wants to use and that he likes. Like, we don't know. This isn't Five Nights at Freddy's. We don't know where people are like, oh my god, this character must be this one because the hex code of the color he's speaking in is the same color. We don't know if color is that important to Tobias. Okay? I saw some people saying that in, like, the funeral scene that, like, you saw apparently Terzo's foot twitched in something. So, fair enough if that is true. That I get why that's fueling theories. What I will say is I don't think there's any at all concrete proof that it is. I don't think you can definitely say that it is Terzo. I'm of the belief that it's not. I don't want to, but I'm not going to rate a name. And if obviously if it ends up being Terzo, then wouldn't that be a nice little surprise for me? Because he's my favorite. But, like, it doesn't look anything like Terzo. I don't want to be mean. He's got what to me looks like brown curly hair. Terzo has straight black hair. I mean, but who knows? Maybe Terzo was just flicking it back. Also, Tobias is clearly not wearing a latex mask this time, which, good for him. Good for him. Because, like, some people might be disappointed, but, like, could you imagine what it's like to perform in that thing? It makes it, it probably makes it so much more difficult for him to sing, and how sweaty he must get in that. And I don't mean that in, like, a gross, I just mean, like, it's fucking hot on stage under all those lights, dancing around. I do not blame him for not wanting to do the latex mask, the full face latex mask anymore when he's on stage. So what it appears to be, obviously he's got just like a regular mask, whether that's a metal, plastic, whatever, over the top half of his face, and then the bottom half he's got face paint on. Just on his actual skin. That's fine with me. I don't mind not getting a latex mask. But therefore, if we look at what we can see, and obviously we can only see the bottom half of the face, and, you know, maybe that he looks too young to me to be Terzo. So unless Terzo's been resurrected in a younger body, or he's been de-aged, to me that doesn't look like Terzo. Now obviously you can't see whether or not he's got forehead wrinkles and crow's feet or anything. And obviously because it's Tobias's own face, Tobias isn't in his 50s like most members of most of the Papa characters of Ghost. So maybe that doesn't mean anything. Maybe it, you know, maybe the character can be whatever age. And maybe, like, how old he looks doesn't mean anything, he just looks how old Tobias looks, because that's Tobias's face, right? To me, if it does mean anything, he looks too young to be Terzo, and the hair doesn't match. Isn't Terzo's hair. So unless he's got de-aged, and he just used to use a lot of hair gel and dye his hair black once it started going grey, which is quite possible for him. I don't think it is. I do really like the curls. I think the curly hair is really fun. I like the designs. Like I say, I didn't like the Imperator era ghouls at all. I'll be honest, I don't really vibe with the top hats, but I guess what they're probably going for is going like through the industrial ages, the aesthetics, right? And it's been a lot of especially the album art. We had like Art Deco kind of stuff. So that's probably why I personally think it looks a little goofy, but you know. But I like the color scheme. I like, it's gonna be a pain to fucking draw. Right? The detail on the crucifix now is gonna be a pain to draw fan art of. I love the ghoul costumes are okay. I don't love them, but I like them more. I like the masks more than what I didn't like about the Imperator costumes really was just the helmets. I just didn't like the helmets. I didn't like that they looked like they were gonna go in a submarine. I like these more. The skeletal glittery outfits, again, that's gonna be a bit of a pain to draw. And obviously it's not anything that I want to personally cosplay. But it's fun. I don't hate them, I don't love them, but I like them. I think they're fine. Papa 5's outfit, I love how ornate it is. I love the shape of it. I don't know if they're always gonna have him perform on like a big old plinth. Because obviously, if they don't have him always perform on a big old plinth, they're gonna need a shorter version of the costume, otherwise he's gonna trip all over himself. But if even, you know, when he's walking around, I presume we'll have him able to walk around. That, I would love it if it kept some of this silhouette, you know, with kind of like it all kind of flaring out from the waist. Especially if it had like almost like a train at the back. I think that would be really pretty. I think that would be really pretty if even, I presume like there's a shorter version so he can walk around in it. I would love if it kind of like creates the like that kind of train-like silhouette. I just think that would be pretty. I really like the costume. I really like it. I like the curls. I like the hair. I've seen some other people theorize like, what if I saw someone saying like, I guess there was a theory that he's like this might be the son of one of the previous papas, and I saw Secondo's name get thrown around, and I'm like, if anything, wouldn't the purple like wouldn't Terzo then make more sense? If you're gonna say Terzo equals purple, purple equals Terzo, then wouldn't the purple make sense if it was Terzo's kid? I don't know, maybe that's just me. If people are gonna draw that comparison that if it's purple it has to be related to Terzo. Obviously if it does end up being Terzo, I'll be very happy. I don't think it is. I don't think he would reuse a character. But I would love to be proven wrong. And yeah, if this is gonna be the last Ghost lead character, if Tobias is gonna perform as this character until he finishes Ghost, until he retires, it again makes sense that he doesn't want to wear the mask. But it just makes sense if he doesn't want to wear the mask at all anyway. With his propensity for falling off on stage, the train might be a hazard. Well, he'd have two costumes. Like, every Papa... Well, not every Papa. That's not true. But, you know, Terzo had his robes, and his other costume Copia had his robes, and his other costumes, plural. So he doesn't have to be moving a lot when he has this one on. This one can have the nice train and he can just stand still and sing. And then he can have like a nice little suit that he wears when he wants to dance around, if he wants to dance around. But the album comes out, what is it, April 25th? Obviously, we'll get more information leading up to it. I imagine there'll be more singles and more music videos released. It'll be interesting to see personality. Like I said, I think he looks younger. Obviously, that's because Tobias is using his own face and not a latex mask that's modeled to look like a 50-year-old man. But I would argue, like, if they wanted him to look older, though, they also could have done that through the makeup. Right? I could be wrong, maybe the character is meant to be older, but if the character is meant to be younger, like 20s or 30s, that will be interesting to see. We haven't had a young Papa before. Well, I don't know. We don't know anything yet. This is all we know, which is what they look like. And of course people are gonna still keep that Terzo theory going strong just because of purple being there. But I don't know. And also someone said, like, the fact that the ghoul masks are silver is proof that it's Terzo, because Terzo's ghouls had silver masks, and it's like... Okay, so did Cobra, so did the prequel era ghouls. I don't want to shit on anyone's parade who is imagining that it's Terzo. I'm just trying to be realistic and be like, I'm not getting my hopes up. And that's fine if you want to get your hopes up, but personally, I'm not going to get my hopes up that it's Terzo just to have them crushed. But what I don't want to happen is, if it's not Terzo, I don't want the people who are theorizing to be like, this is bullshit, Tobias. You clearly, it's like, no, guys, he's never stated, as far as I'm aware, that colours are really, really important to Ghost Lore. He might just have wanted to reuse the purple. Because, I mean, if not, what are his other colour options left that he's not used, right? Because he's used green, red, purple, and blue. So is he going to use pink? He might not want to use pink. That's fair if he doesn't want to use bright pink for his Satanic Church characters. It's not a very mysterious colour, is it? Or then he's left with yellow and orange, which can be kind of garish. And also, Nihil uses yellow. Anyway. So... that's, you know... there's not a lot of options left, colour-wise, unless he reuses a colour. I don't think it would be that strange for him to reuse a colour, you know? And it might have some significance that he picked purple over picking red or green. Maybe if not Terzo, maybe someone related to Terzo. I don't know. None of us know. What was I gonna get up? I had YouTube. Oh, because I was gonna get up Gabriel. Sorry I left. Sorry I left like that. Gabriel's taking over my life, but I'm not drawing Gabriel right now. And I don't need... you better be ready to pay the fucking piper. I don't need that to become a vocal stim.
Can you tell Johnny to follow me? No, but, I'm
I would love it if things didn't autoplay before the page loads, you know? That would be nice. YouTube doesn't load very well when I'm streaming. For context, Gianni is the name of the voice actor that plays Gabriel in Ultra Kill. So here's another little, if you're not tired of me playing Gabriel clips on the stream.
Can you tell Gianni to follow me? No, but, I'm gonna message Gianni right now. Hey, can I pay you to come into my Discord VC and yell at me for 2 minutes? There we go. I'll let you know what he says.
20 minutes later.
Oh, holy shit, Gianni. Holy shit, it's Gianni. Get on the Discord. Oh my god. Hold on. Give me just a second.
Say it. No, say the whole thing out loud, Trav. Say the whole thing out loud. It didn't say get on the Discord. It said get on the Discord, kitten. And I want to be clear that the music that's about to play is not being edited in by the streamer. Gianni had it playing through the Discord call.
My god, hold on. Give me just a second. Hello? Oh shit, hold on. They can't hear you. Okay, now they can hear you. So, can you start over?
You come into my DM, ask for my time, tell me to come into your little call and amuse your viewers as if I'm some tool to be made use of. Voice actors are booked for an hourly rate, Travis, and mine is $200. And you asked for a rush order today, so that will double the rate. It'll be $400 for this little sadomasochism session. I hope you're prepared to pay the fucking piper. Oh, and by the way, you need to rank up your fucking style points, Travis. Try switching weapons from time to time. It's disgusting the way you play.
Do you take Arby's gift cards?
Fucking die. Also, do a video on Super Mario Sunshine, bitch.
Okay.
To be clear, don't go and spam Gianni's DMs. The reason why Travis did that is because they're friends. Like, he's friends with Gianni, so it's fine. But don't go into random voice actors' DMs and ask, you know, for that. It was fine in that instance. Apparently there were people in the comments being, like, stupid and being like, you can't ask voice actors. It's like, dude, they're friends, it's fine. Though, I mean, Gianni has, commissions on Ko-fi. You can request him to say something if you want him to. I think what makes it better is the note saying, like, Gabriel's music is coming through Gianni's speaker. So anyway, on that note, I'm just gonna draw a little. I'm gonna try and draw 2 of my OCs, just to practice, just to warm up drawing. And because I haven't drawn one of my Toontown OCs outside of his little pixel chibi art, and I just randomly was thinking about him and was like, I'd like to draw him. Because I've been seeing, I think it's mostly because Mac has been drawing one of their, I don't know if they're Persona or just one of their furry OCs, and getting also art commissioned of them lately, and I'm like, I want to get better at drawing anthros. I don't have a lot of anthro characters, and the reason, like, other than drawing the wolf from Puss in Boots, I just don't draw them a lot. Not because I think there's anything wrong with them, just because I don't have the practice. I'm scared. I'm intimidated by it. We got the last stream when you said you didn't need just the word machine to become a vocal stim. It's now my newest vocal stim in Casper and Victor. Oh no, I'm sorry. Were you guys in VC last night? I hope you weren't just, like, saying machine to each other over and over and over. It is, but it's like, I didn't intend for it to become a vocal stim. Here's the thing. Yes, we were. Oh no. Here's the thing. Because I recorded a Gabriel audio that'll be coming out next week. Sometimes when I voice a character, I need a word or a phrase to help me get into that voice. With Victor, it used to be... Victor I don't need anymore, he's just part of me now. But it used to be the, you signed your name every page, a little egotistical, don't you think? And with Dream, either it would be, fuck it, whatever he's just a hob. I can't actually remember the line anymore because I don't really voice him anymore. I know I said I might keep doing it, but I don't know if I'm comfortable still doing it. But you need not have come to my defense, or whatever it is he says, just to help me find where his voice is. And with Gabriel, yeah, it's just the word machine. I say that a few times, and then I'm like, okay, there he is. Oops. I'm sorry. I can't help but feel like I'm somewhat responsible for this. Well, it's not. Well, if you just say machine, normally it's not. But if you go machine, then it's like, oh. I gave. Hang on, I do have my reverb thing. I don't know what it'll sound like, and I also don't know what the reverb settings are at right now. I can't actually hear it. I used to use this whenever I did karaoke, and then I just decided I didn't actually really like it. So it's rare that I actually turn it on at all. I don't know what the settings are actually set to right now. Gonna have to listen back to my own stream. Oh no, it's, yeah, you can definitely hear the reverb. So obviously, if you said machine with the reverb on, then that probably adds to it. Let's put that away. Let's put that away. I said I'd do a little drawing and not get too distracted. I mean, it's okay if I get distracted, like I said. This is literally just a short stream, waiting for my parents to come back with food, because I can't have lunch until they come back with food, because we don't have food. I mean, we have food, we have snacks. I don't really want to, but I would like the food that they are going to buy, please. But they're not back yet. So, womp womp. Am I really warm now? I was cold before. Hang on, I'm gonna change my shirt, and then we're gonna try co-work, so I'm gonna try not talk all too much. And obviously, what we did last time when I was doing just co-working stream, I just put like video game music on. That's normally the best thing to concentrate to for me. I think we did Toho music last time, and I did manage to actually just co-work and not ramble when we did that stream, but that's also because I was on vocal rest, so I wasn't allowed to talk, and even then I still talked more than I was supposed to. But gonna try not to. So of course, there's only one option of what we can listen to. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Frederick. And welcome in, Cinnamon. I'm not doing much. Oh, hi, Dali. Sorry, someone else popped in earlier. I think I said hi. Oh no, I did I? Sorry if I didn't say hi to you. Oh, Dallas, hi. There we go. I was like, no, I definitely saw someone. Hi. We're just doing a short stream today. I'm literally just waiting for my parents to get back with lunch. And then after lunch I will go back to working on stickers, because I can't work on them on stream because the program that I use to draw them in lags really badly when I stream. Photoshop might lag too. We'll have to see. So I'm just drawing a couple of my original characters at the moment. Because I just felt like I wanted to. Randomly I was like, I really want to draw Lance. I've only ever drawn him this one time for this little ref sheet for Art Fight. That's literally all I've ever drawn of him. And I've never drawn a deer anthro, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know how anthro I'm gonna make him. I might have to like look up how other people do this. I just really wanted to draw him. I might not draw him like super anthropomorphic, I might just give him like a little nose. I'm literally gonna have to Google deer anthro, 'cause I don't know, I don't really look at furry art, so I don't know how people do this. I have to look at other people's art. The only kind of anthros I've ever drawn really are like wolves, because I drew Muerte from Puss in Boots a lot of times because I love him. I can draw him, but he doesn't have like a normal wolf face. He's got a snoot that is a mile long. So okay. I want to ask, is the listener together with Lucian and Lysander? They couple on the following journey course. No, their audios. So Lucian and Lysander are canonically a couple outside of the audios. I've said many times, like the what is canon for my characters' stories, like if I were to make like books or comics of them, right? Okay, I can't talk over Ultra Kill music. What is canon for them in their stories is not, and that's in what's in the audios, right? So like, because it can't be, because there can't canonically be a listener character. Like if I were to make a book or a comic or whatever telling their story, there is, like for Ambrose and Arden, the listener character isn't canon to their story, right? Like this is just you get here's a you know, like an ex-reader fanfic with them, but obviously that's not canon to their actual story. Like that's why there's no listener character in the Love Bites backstory audios. Yes, that is canon to their story. But like I've had people be like, so where's Johann's listener like in the modern day? And I'm like, in the modern day bit with like Arden and Ambrose. And I'm like, nowhere. They don't exist. The listener characters don't exist. Like they exist in you for you guys in your own AUs, because that's the point of them, is that they can be anyone you want. It can be you, it can be a self-insert OC, it can be your own OC, you can throw a fandom character in there that you can, I don't care. But like they don't actually, like they don't exist as a character, right? Because they need to be able to be anyone. There's no where is Johann's listener in the present day? Do they still keep in touch with Arden and Ambrose? And I'm like, I mean, if you want to imagine that, sure, but canonically they're nowhere because they don't exist, right? Like, so with Lucian and Lysander, them being canonically a couple, that's not a thing that's canon in the audios. Like, obviously, because they don't talk about each other, they don't mention each other, like, they're obviously not together. And that's also because obviously when I made the audios, they were never connected. I only started putting Lucian and Lysander together as a couple like a month ago, and those audios have existed for years. Like, so this, oh my god, this is why it's so much better to ask me questions on Tumblr and just check my FAQ on Tumblr before asking me things, because I'm bad at answering things live. I fumble over my words and I don't really know how to explain things. Whereas if I get to write it down, then I get to think about it more. I'm not like on the spot. Like they're they are, Lucian and Lysander are canonically a couple, but they're not a couple in the audios, and you're not polyamorous with them in the audios. I don't plan on doing any audios where they are together because their voices are just too similar. I don't think you'd be able to tell the difference between them. And I have no interest in forcing that, because obviously, like, no, the majority of people who listen to those audios aren't bothered about them crossing over. But canonically, outside of the story, yes, they're together. In terms of how are they together, I've written and posted on Tumblr their whole relationship and how they got together and that whole story. I'm not repeating it here. You can go look at like under like Lucian and Lysander's tag, or the Lucian X Lysander tag on my Tumblr. if you want to read all of that. I post way more about my OCs on Tumblr and writings about them and stuff. Obviously in Discord as well, but like it's hard to find things in Discord, you know. So anything like that is on Tumblr. Just a few questions. Hang on. Are they poly? I don't want to answer that, because if you I mean, look, okay, here's the thing. If you want to imagine yourself or your OC with Lysander and Lucian in a poly relationship, if you want to ship that, that's fine. Like, when I say, like, don't change my character's sexualities, I just mean, like, Johann's gay, don't write him being with a girl, right? Please don't make a girl OC to ship with him, he's gay, right? But if you want to imagine them in poly relationships, even if they're not canonically polyamorous, that's fine, I don't mind that. To me, Lucian and Lysander's relationship is canonically, like, monogamous, they're just with each other. I think Lucian very much likes being dedicated to one person, and I think Lysander struggles so much to open up to anyone that, frankly, getting him open up to one person is a miracle enough that, like, I don't know if it's gonna happen with two people. I think it would be overwhelming for him. But you can still, like, if you want to imagine yourself being with both of them, that's fine. Like, I don't mind people shipping things with my OCs that aren't canon, as long as obviously it doesn't, like, straight wash any of them, you know? Then I don't mind. But canonically, they're just with each other. Oh, but that's probably not going to happen in the audios. My parents are home with food. And I haven't drawn a single dang thing, so I think maybe we should say I have to draw something before I can go get lunch. I did say this would be an hour or two stream, and then I talked for an hour, didn't I? I hope they have bread. They said they'd get bread. Right. I want to make myself do something before we end stream. But I have an FAQ tag on Tumblr, I have tags for all of my OCs, and all of the canon pairings for Ambrose and Arden have a tag, Jordan and Matthias have a tag, and Lucian and Lysander have a tag. Whatever explanation I gave on there will make a lot more sense than whatever the fuck I just said. Maybe I draw solos, because I'm kind of really nervous about trying to draw lands on stream, to be honest. Because I've never drawn a deer antler before, so I'm a bit like... Maybe we warm up with something that scares me less. This is why I don't draw on stream, because I'm just like, if I start... I already struggle to draw so much. Like, I will be really mean to myself when I draw. And I have a lot of imposter syndrome. And if I tried drawing, especially like a kind of antho that I've never drawn before, I can tell that I'm gonna probably be really mean to myself and then be like, wow, you're drawing like shit and everyone's watching. And that's not good of me to do that. So let's draw a human. Well, he's not human. But let's draw a human-looking character. Let's do that, and then I probably won't feel as... See, I already did the sketch off stream because I couldn't get myself to start stream and do this on stream because I was just like, no, because it takes me so many times to get a sketch looking right that if I do this on stream, everyone's gonna see and then I'm gonna feel ashamed. That's why I don't draw on stream. It's just I can't. My brain. Just, it's like performing, but like what I sing on stream, but that I don't know. I can't do it. But let's try draw. Did they ever draw like a nose shape for him? Okay. This is a really old drawing. You can tell by the art style that that's not how I draw anymore. Do I think that the whole... That's like transparent, right? Or not? Did I change it so it was transparent? Or did I just forget to erase a line when I drew that? I'm looking at this here. I don't know what I drew. I drew this a year ago. Like, obviously on his original design, this is just like a sleeve that's over the top. It's not in any way transparent. But what did I do here? There's this line of the arm going through as if it is transparent, and it's lighter here and darker here. So, did I change up his outfit? I decided this was like a transparent sleeve thing. I didn't make any notes about it. Oh, oh no, I don't know what I did. I mean, the fact that the color's different means I must have decided to make it like transparent, I guess. I mean, I guess I could change it if I don't want to do that anymore. I'm not gonna draw him with his hat on, because hats... I don't like drawing them. They're so hard for me to draw. This looks like I gave him like a very straight, kind of straight kind of nose. Part of me almost wants to do that on his hair, but I don't know. I don't know. Ah, this just meant to be a quick sketch, which is why I'm not even drawing in like my regular lineup color. See, none of this looks right. Why doesn't it look right? I don't do art streams. I don't know where I'm going with it. I mean, there's the line for the eyes, but it's just too high up. It's way too high up. I haven't drawn yet today. Also, I'm not drawn in a couple, other than doing the Pixel Chibi stickers, I haven't drawn in a few days. If I don't draw for a few days, I will start to get like insecure. I don't know his hair. I made it pretty long, huh? Just before. I can't always tell with a pixel chip because it's so simplified. I don't know, part of me almost like kind of looking at these tiny little baby clothes. Like a little Greek statue. But I don't know. Oh, Photoshop is lagging. I had a feeling it would since I'm streaming. Oh, bye, Olivia. Thank you for stopping by. Very well, because I was rushing it. This looks way too high up. Oh, I don't know what I clicked on. Yeah, something feels weird. I think I just did the sketch weird. All of this just feels off. This is what I get being out of practice, and this is why I don't like drawing on stream, because I get nervous and then I just do bad art and then don't feel great, and then I don't like, and then I say shit like this, and then I'm like, now it sounds like I'm like fishing for compliments and stuff, and I don't want to stop venting on the stream. Photoshop, I swear to god, it selects things all the time. Like the amount of times I'll try and use the keyboard shortcuts to switch to a different tool, and it'll think I'm trying to type in like in here, like where the opacity level is or the brush size or something, and then that pops up, which I don't know if there's a way to turn off. It's a Windows thing. I don't even know what I end up tapping to activate it. It's not something that I ever want on. Oh, I've made him sad. Poor guy. He's a sad boy. why are you pinging at me when I'm trying to select a different tool? What? Bane of my existence for a short that you are. That makes sense. Oh, this is lagging. This is, again, I know I'm complaining about my PC a lot. There's reasons. Just draw the line when I do it, not a second after I do it. Whether that was meant to be transparent or not. Maybe it's still, because I can't tell if it's meant to be like a puffy sleeve that's transparent or if it is meant to be the kind of little cape thing. I think maybe it's the cape thing and maybe I did make it transparent. I think. Maybe. Probably doesn't help that I haven't eaten yet today. Hi, Midoriya. Welcome in. Thank you. This is my my Ghost Bando C. I just wanted to try doing it before my streams in the morning. But I don't do art streams very often because I have a lot of imposter syndrome and I get really like sicky, nervous drawing while people are watching, so it's not going too well. But it was just a short stream because I did want to stream today, but I didn't really have anything I wanted to do other than finish work on these stickers I was drawing. However, I can't draw the stickers on stream because the program I used to draw them in lags too much that it just makes it impossible to draw them on stream. So it's just a quick, supposed to be, co-working stream. While I wait for my parents to get back with food. So, once I finish drawing Solos. I don't really know if they should curve. No, I don't need Clydeluna. Maybe we should listen to Gabriel music. Where's Gabriel? don't know what it is. I wasn't gonna call him in, it was just really a sketch, so I'm gonna refrain. Shit in the hot chart. did a drawing, so that's what that's what's important, is I did something, even though I was scared. Try and draw lands. I don't know when. Just after stream, I'm going to go try and finish the Ultra Kill stickers. Because I want those up on Etsy before Monday, because Monday's when the Gabriel audio is going up, so. That's the plan. Plan is now, I need to eat lunch. I feel a bit lightheaded. I'm still not properly recovered from whatever was wrong yesterday, and this period is like knocking a lot out of me. It's been really painful. So thank you for joining me for this very short, random early stream. Well, not random, I was meant to stream today. But, you know what I mean. Maybe Wednesday we'll try and be co-working, but I don't know. I'm not very good at drawing on stream. And what I mean is, before anyone goes, oh, the drawing looks fine, what I mean is the act of drawing on stream. Like, I don't think it's not fun for me to feel insecure and nervous the whole time, and I don't think it's fun for anyone to hear me deprecating myself the whole time, you know? But obviously if I had, like, website stuff to code, we can do that co-working. I just really didn't want to be looking at rows and rows of text and typing right now. My head still hurts a bit. Normally I don't get migraines and headaches, while on my period. That's normally not a common symptom for me, and occasionally when I do get migraines, normally they start late in the evening, probably because I've been looking at my screen all day. But yesterday I had one at like 10 AM and it just stayed the whole day. And I don't think it's fully gone yet. You know, migraines can last multiple days, so I'm still kind of feeling the after effects of that. Which is why I was like, I think I should just stream now, because I don't think I'm going to be up for streaming like all day, especially since I likely will be joining Julia on her stream later today. So if you want more of me today, then Julia will be streaming tonight. So I'll be over there probably, unless I'm like collapsed in bed. But I want to go eat some food now. That will be nice. And probably on the piano for a bit, so I don't have to, so I have a break from looking at my screen. And play Ultra Kill music on the piano. This piece that's playing right now, I learned last night and then I posted the recording of it in Discord. But this is an original piece to Ultra Kill, whereas this one, which is also gorgeous, this isn't original to Ultra Kill. It's Beethoven. It's just used in Ultra Kill uses a few classical pieces of music. So I was also playing this last night, but I only got to play it through like once before like my food was done, because I was just playing it while food was cooking. Because my electric piano is in the dining room, so often I'll go on there while I'm cooking. I'm gonna go play this, because if I find a new piece that I really love playing, then I just really get like fixated on it and just play it on a loop, and then I don't realize that hours have passed and I've been sat playing the same like 1 minute piece on a loop. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna eat. I need to eat. I might see some of you guys tonight on Julie's stream. If not, audio tonight. Who is tonight? I think it's Silk, but I will double check. No, I didn't mean to tap on Dawn. It is Silk. And then Saturday is gonna be the first Johan audio that isn't plot heavy. the first, you know, after the first 3 Johan audios, which are all setting up his lore and setting up Ambrose's lore, and obviously Ambrose appearing and all of that, which some people didn't know, some people have just been listening to the Love Bites backstory. I thought the fact that Johan was in the thumbnail would have been obvious enough that it's a continuation from Johan's audios. Obviously you don't have to, like I said, like Johan and his listener aren't canon, so you don't have to listen to Johan's audios to understand the backstory. It just was never the intention that the Johan Ambrose audio was going to be this sudden, like, surprise, Ambrose is here, because that had already happened in the Johan audio previously. So that wasn't meant to be the big surprise that it was for some people. But you don't have to have listened to those, so obviously to understand the backstory ones. But yeah, sadly with the first Johan audio, now that his, like, intro is over, those first 3 audios was, like, pre-planned plot that I needed to get out, working up to the reveal of that he's Ambrose's sire and Ambrose appearing at the end of part 3. So yeah, so now he's open for requests and stuff, so his first, just the 2 of you, no worrying about plot, is on Saturday, but yeah, tonight is Silk. It's an hour long. And, you know, it's progression in your relationship with him. Not that he'd want to call it that. Your, what would he call it? He would not want to call it a relationship. In you knowing each other. You know, and you being a client. But of course a free one, and he doesn't really do that, does he? But he's made an exception for you, for some reason. Maybe he's a little soft on you. I don't know. And if he told me that, don't tell him that I told you that. Okay. Oh, you'll keep it secret, thank you. So, that's going up tonight. I will try and finish the stickers. Who's next to draw? Minos, and then Sisyphus, and then... And I don't know, then I might draw the, like, regular human, quote-unquote, they're not human, are they? Versions, as well as the Prime Soul versions. I don't know what to do with Sisyphus, because he's got 2 forms in his Prime Soul version. Because there's just the regular one where he has, like, the sun head thing. And then the second one where now he's got, like, hair and a beard. Which one do I draw? Do I offer both? I don't really want to offer both. Because I think people will just pick one over the other. But I don't know. I don't know. I did order the Gabriel plush, by the way, since, you know, Void donated the money. So, yeah, he's on the way. And then I got an email this morning saying that Makeship now have V1 and V2 plushies, and I'm like, I just already ordered. But I know. I don't need them. They aren't my babies. Gabriel, like, I have one baby, and that's Gabriel. As much as it would be funny to have the V1 and then, like, position V1 and Gabriel on, like, a little date with, like, a little tea party and then make them kid. But no, it's fine. I'm not paying for shipping again. Like, they're based in Canada. I don't want to pay for shipping again. So I might see you guys tonight on Julia's stream. If not, I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you for stopping by. I know this isn't the usual time I stream, but I just wanted to actually stream today, at least, because the other option would have been no stream at all, because I knew I didn't want to stream at the regular time through till dinner, because I really want to get those stickers done, and I can't get them done on stream. So, obviously I'll post updates about those in the Discord, and then once they're done, they'll be on Etsy. Yeah, so I might see you guys tonight, if not Monday. Bye-bye.